The principle of asking lots of good questions to students reminded us of two categories of questions that we're very keen on at InnerDrive. The first is termed pre-questions, and the second category is the rather fancily titled Elaborative Interrogation.
A pre-question is when you ask a question before you teach the material. Now, a recent research paper showed that students who are asked pre-questions tend to remember about 50% more of the lesson than those in the control group.
Let's move on to the second category, which we're very keen on, which is elaborative interrogation, i.e. asking why questions.
Well, one of my favourite studies divided students into one of three groups, and all the students had to remember a list of random sentences. The first group were just given the list of sentences, such as, "The hungry man got in his car." A week later, they didn't really remember that many of the sentences, only about a third of them. The second group were given the list of sentences, and then the teacher gave an explanation. So, the hungry man got in his car to go to a restaurant. What impact did this have on student learning? Not much, because the students hadn't had to do much more thinking. Essentially, the teacher had done the thinking for them. And the third and final group, they were given the list of sentences, and afterwards they were asked, why do you think that would be the case? So the hungry man would get in his car, and they would say, oh, he probably got in his car to go to the restaurant. What impact did this have on student learning? They remembered so much more of these sentences because they'd had to think harder and deeper about the material. As you can see, we think online teacher CPD should be
Research-based,
practical,
value for money,
really fun to do.
and if this sounds exactly what you want for your staff, then go to the InnerDrive Online Academy now.